Different class. He was a different class. Ahead of kick-off, as has become customary, the ongoing critical message from the heart of all in football that there is no place for racism. And so a London derby to touch. Every corner of the land. Chelsea Spurs always amongst the roughest, toughest, most intimate and heartfelt rivalries. But today with a fresh breath of real relevance. Suddenly again, it's
a game
that matters to everyone, everywhere. Winners go top. Andy, where's it going?
Such a good game to look forward to this, Peter. It really is. Fascinating contest.
Dạ bụt quê lấy một con.
Chelsea were the kingmakers last season. They terminated Manchester City's chances, and of course you might remember back in 2016 they terminated Tottenham's chances. It was probably as close as Spurs have come to winning the Premier League until
the Battle of the Bridge on that steamy, stormy night. Spurs had 9 players booked. And there is an intense rivalry between North and South West London. Jose Mourinho has been on both sides of it. Chelsea did do the double over Spurs last season. 2-0 away, 2-1 here. It's a Chelsea team with a lot of new players since those games, one of whom is Ben Chilwell here. Timo Werner. In towards Abraham. Across from Reece James, it drops for Ziyech, who's got a wand of a left foot and waved it then.
Slow.
Well, it didn't look like it was going to sit down for him, but he got it pretty good in the end. Ziyech. It's interesting watching Harry Kane there just next to Kante. He's trying to play the other side of him. Zuma and Silva are also making sure that one of them tries and gets against him. We saw last week the problems he gave the Manchester City back two.
This is also a landmark game in the era of Roman Abramovich, the Chelsea backer owner. 1000th game since he injected his funds into the club. Chilwell. Now Mount. Really, it's a case of London calling this season after
3 consecutive titles in the northwest of England. Aurier want to play it behind for a corner, and he might be punished for that because Werner was able to seize on it. Chilwell as well. It scuffed the ball in, and Roden pleased to get a clearing touch. Big fixture for him. He's had a couple of very short outings in the Premier League as a substitute. Here's Reece James, who's been winning rave reviews for Chelsea and for England. Chilwell. Feeling, Gary, that Kurt Zouma has improved with Thiago Silva alongside him.
He's just got experience. Someone who's been there and done it. Coax him through games and through training, and does lift you as a young player or a player trying to establish. Myself, I always remember Steve Bruce being there and feeling safe.
Here is Zouma. Thiago Silva's ball is cut out by Reguilon. And Bergwijn trying to get away. Might just be a coincidence that he hasn't been used from the start in away games since Project Restart back in the summer. He's had 1 or 2 fitness issues. He certainly will add some thrust down that left-hand side. Son, who often plays there, of course, is on the right. Here's Eric Dyer. Roden's got into double figures with his caps for Wales, so he's had some big games. Sissoko. Chilwell trying to cut it out, but it's kept in by Aurier. Is a really significant fixture. It is relatively early in the season still. There will be a certain amount of circumspection, you feel. Both managers know a lot about the opposition. Of course, they have played this season in an entertaining Carabao Cup game, which went Tottenham's way on penalties. But no, Werner has got the ball there, opened his Chelsea scoring account. Mount making a run down the inside left channel, but Thiago Silva into N'Golo Kanté can still push on from a central position, but winning the ball, disrupting the opposition has always been his great strength. The argument was that central position was given to Jorginho. Kanté had to make to elsewhere, and it wasn't bringing the best out of man who's won the Championship, the Premier League title from Leicester and with Chelsea. Here's Mount, very much the flavour of the moment, and rightly so. James, coolly done by Serge Aurier, from the Gary Neville textbook, that.
Jamie mentioned it before the game, and echo those comments that Aurier was very good last week against Manchester City. He can keep it going against Werner on this side today. He'll build his confidence in consistency in performances.
Ziyech goes inside Abraham and can't find him.
Abraham
Chelsea starting to impose their own philosophy, their own strategy.
Well, it's what we expected. Expected Tottenham just to drop deeper in the game and allow Chelsea to have it. Draw them onto them.
Has to play it back. Edouard Mendy's had a stellar start, really. Chilwell finding Werner who couldn't control it. It was a beautifully delivered pass from the left back, who's now caught ahead of the ball.